Scaling up excellence is only possible for large corporations. Large corporations often have the resources to scale up, but that doesn't mean smaller organizations can't achieve the same. The Hewlett-Packard Company, for instance, scaled its HP Way management philosophy from a garage startup to a multinational corporation. Similarly, Southwest Airlines, which started as a regional airline in 1971, has successfully scaled its customer-centric culture across the United States. 1. Identify core values and practices that drive your organization's excellence. 2. Document these values and practices systematically. 3. Train employees to embody these values and practices consistently. A small tech startup, XYZ Incorporated, scaled its focus on innovation by documenting their creative process, training new hires in this method, and rewarding innovative ideas company-wide. Excellence can be scaled regardless of organization size, provided the core values are clearly defined, systematically documented, and consistently practiced. Scaling up requires a revolutionary approach. Misleading. While revolutionary approaches can lead to scaling up, incremental improvements often prove more sustainable. Google's 20-time policy, for example, encouraged engineers to spend 20 of their work hours on personal projects related to the company's mission. This allowed for incremental innovation that contributed significantly to Google's growth. 1. Identify areas for incremental improvement within your organization. 2. Encourage employees to innovate within these areas during regular working hours. 3. Regularly review and refine these improvements based on feedback and results. A retail store, ABC Mart, scaled its customer service by encouraging sales associates to suggest complimentary products during transactions, improving sales without a radical change in approach. Incremental improvements can be just as effective as revolutionary changes in scaling up excellence. Scaling up always leads to dilution of core values. False scaling up doesn't have to dilute core values if the right processes are put in place. Zappos, an online retailer known for its exceptional customer service, was able to maintain this culture even as it grew. They did so by hiring based on cultural fit and providing ongoing training to new hires. 1. Develop a clear definition of your core values. 2. Hire employees who embody these values. 3. Provide regular training to reinforce these values in all employees. A manufacturing company, Def Industries, scaled its commitment to quality by hiring engineers with a proven track record of quality work and providing them with ongoing training to maintain high standards. Scaling up can be done while maintaining core values if the right hiring and training practices are in place. Scaling up requires a massive investment in infrastructure. Misleading. While infrastructure is important, it's not always necessary to invest heavily at the start of the scaling process. Airbnb, for instance, started with founders managing bookings on a spreadsheet before investing in infrastructure. This allowed them to validate their business model and scale more effectively when they did invest. 1. Validate your business model with minimal initial investment. 2. Invest in infrastructure only after validating your model. 3. Continuously optimize your infrastructure for efficiency. A software startup, GHI Tech, validated its product market fit by launching a minimum viable product MVP before investing in a scalable server infrastructure. Scaling up doesn't always require a massive initial investment. It's important to validate your business model first. Scaling up is only possible through rapid growth. False rapid growth isn't the only path to scaling up. Scaling up excellence is a critical factor for the success of any organization, regardless of size or industry. This guide debunks common myths about scaling up and provides actionable strategies to help you achieve it. Why it matters. Understanding the truth behind these myths can help you navigate the complexities of scaling up with confidence, ensuring that your organization maintains its core values while growing and thriving. Table of Contents 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Mini Case Study 8. Common Misconceptions, Pitfalls in Scaling Up Excellence 9. What changed in the last 7 days in the world of scaling up excellence? 10. Actionable Playbook for Scaling Up Your Organization's Excellence. 11. Recap, Key Takeaways from Debunking These Common Myths About Scaling Up Excellence. 12. FAQ, Answers to Frequently Asked Questions About Scaling Up Excellence. 13. CTA, Call to Action for readers to apply these strategies in their own organizations and share their experiences. Scaling up leads to loss of agility and flexibility. False scaling up doesn't have to mean losing agility and flexibility. Companies like Buffer, a social media management platform, have demonstrated this by maintaining a remote work culture that fosters flexibility while growing their team and customer base. 1. Maintain a lean organizational structure to promote agility and flexibility. 2. Encourage open communication and collaboration across all levels of the organization. 3. Regularly review and adapt your processes to ensure they remain efficient and effective as you scale. Scaling up requires a complete overhaul of existing processes. Misleading. While some changes may be necessary, a complete overhaul is not always required when scaling up. Instead, focus on refining and improving existing processes to support growth. 1. Identify areas where your current processes can be improved or streamlined. 2. Implement small changes incrementally to minimize disruption. 3. Measure the impact of these changes and iterate based on feedback and results. Mini Case Study, Common Misconceptions, Pitfalls. What changed in the last 7 days? Actionable Playbook Recap. FAQ.